Let's talk about a Beryl out here in the Gulf of Mexico. It moved over the Yucatan Peninsula here on Friday, and as it typically happens when a storm moves over land, it does get disrupted, it gets weakened, and the center of circulation kind of gets a bit broader. And we can see center right in there, it is a bit exposed with plenty of that convection off towards the north. Wind still estimated in that center, though, at 60 miles per hour, pressure down to 1,001 millibars, and it's moving over relatively warm sea surface temperatures, actually into the high 80s, near low 90s along the coast, and thus there is still this expectation that this is going to re-intensify up to Category 1 status before coming on shore just towards the southwest of Galveston, just east of Corpus Christi here. And already hurricane watches are in place across this area as I expect to come on shore on Monday. Now you can see Galveston, here's Corpus Christi, you got a lot of the barrier islands right in here, which are storm surge prone, and we could be seeing a surge up to about 3 to 5 feet in spots. Thus, as I mentioned, hurricane watch is in place, storm surge watch as well for our friends all across the Texas coastline here as you go ahead through your Monday. That'll be one of the biggest impacts to start off the work week. And still got that moisture lingering even heading over towards Tuesday all across the Gulf Coast. Now, as I did mention, a little more technical aspect here, you can see our storm system as it moved over the Yucatan Peninsula, making landfall just south of Cancun here Friday morning. And typically happens, these storm systems get disrupted with that friction over land, but also center circulation and the overall broad flow gets widened, and you can just see right in here that exposed low-level center, but we're already starting to see that convection re-intensify over those warmer waters just north of that low-level center. Plus, you got plenty of shear interacting with that, kind of pushing off this tropical moisture even further towards the north. So it has that shear working against it, but I think the more important key is these numbers right here. That is plenty of fuel for this storm system to re-intensify over these warmer waters out here, allowing it to strengthen back to that hurricane status. So I know it doesn't look very organized right now, but don't let that mislead you. Definitely looking at the potential of this becoming a Cat 1, and even that could be a conservative number if it does tighten up prior to landfall here with the guidance. At least with the GFS, this is what I'm showing you right here, kind of it's making this landfall just north of Corpus Christi, and it looks like things are coming more and more in line with that. Now, that doesn't take Galveston and Houston out of the picture, though, because you're going to still be in the right front quadrant with that water getting pushed on shore, and thus that storm surge 3 to 5 feet. Heavy rainfall as well, maybe not quite Harvey numbers for Houston, but 5 to 10 inches could cause some localized flooding out here as well. Now, all of this is wrapping around a ridge towards the east, so the Gulf Coast all the way over towards Florida and the First Coast are going to be still looking at scattered showers Monday over towards Tuesday. Kind of a side effect of this, you have that influence of that moisture coming in from the southwest, plus the upper level trough, which is pulling this, creating all sorts of instability across the southeast, and thus you're going to be looking at scattered showers even into the Jacksonville area. Not directly associated with it, but indirectly associated with our storm system here. And here's a closer look at that guidance. As I mentioned, coming closer together with that landfall southwest of Galveston, just towards the northeast of Corpus Christi. All right, and look at the broader picture, that deep tropical moisture, as I mentioned, pulling up towards the north. This indicates that trough pretty well, helping to trigger up those afternoon showers and thunderstorms across the southeast, including on the First Coast, Monday over towards Tuesday. So there's plenty to talk about here with now Tropical Storm Beryl, but it is expected to re-intensify to Hurricane Beryl as we go ahead throughout the week. And stay safe out there, and if you want more information, make sure you check out Hurricane Central at firstcoastnews.com. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta.